Welcome to Flight Club Hangar 51. All right. So who's going to be here first? Three people. There we go. Hey, Brian. Good to see you, man. Rich, what's up? Good to see you guys. George, good to see you, man. Yeah. It's called Jeff's puking his guts out, so we're going to cover for him. That's what this is. Yeah. What can I tell you? Yeah, Jeff's got much better hair. He's much better looking. He's younger. What can I tell you? Yeah, I look different. I shaved off my my beard. Well, kinda. Yeah, I know, Shadow. So, guys, I got this. I don't know, what was it, like a month ago? This thing was on sale cheap. I haven't even opened it yet. I just cut the tape just now. So I thought I'd open it. What the hell? Oh, George. Thank you so much, man. That's awesome. Thank you, man. That's freaking awesome. Brian. Oh, my God. Thank you, guys. That's so cool. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. Wild Bill. Jerry. Good to see you, man. Air Marshal, what's up? So, I don't know if you guys seen this thing. This is this switcheroo deal where you can change it from a hovercraft to a quadcopter. I have no idea how to do it. It's the first time I've looked at it. So I figured I'd pull it out. Since I didn't have anything else planned for tonight, I'd pull it out and we'd look at it. So, comes with transmitter batteries. Look at that. Got a little one cell battery with that goofy little connector, and then they give you the USB charger right here that it plugs into. Yep, just like that. So, yeah. Air Marshal. That's what she said. Oh, that's hilarious. So, yeah, this is pretty cute, guys. So, it's, I don't know how many of you guys have got one of these, but it's a, it's the little blade, quadcopter that you unhook these two, fans and turn them upright and mount them to this styrofoam deal here, and it's, turns this into a hovercraft. So the two fans are blowing straight down. There's a little ring of holes in the bottom for a cushion. And then the two fans in the back push it. And then you get your left, right. So it's cute. It's kind of cute. Yeah, there you go, right, son. It's the sausage fest. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Craig, I'm glad I caught you. I was hoping you'd catch the and come by. I saw you leaving. Mike SS, what's up? 200 driver. So, who am I missing here? Anybody else? Yeah, I was just working on some airplanes. I got a few pieces in from FMS. I needed a gear door sequencer for my Furious Frankie, and that came in the other day, so I just installed that and adjusted it. And I'm working on finishing up my Old Crow P-51. And you guys, I stopped working on that for a minute to jump in the room with Flight Club, and you know, I thought something was up when I saw it looked like the stream was dead. You know, with the grayed out 3-dot thing. And then when Jeff came on and said he was sick, that kind of made sense. So. Yeah, if Photon shows up. And he probably will. What's up, Roy? Good to see you, man. So, yeah, so anyway. So, it's cute. Need a little screwdriver. I should have one laying on the table here. I left one out here. Yeah, here it is. I don't know how hard this is going to be to convert. I don't think I need a screwdriver. Do these just slide out, don't they? Yeah. I think so. That was a good one, Air Marshal. That is funny. So how does this pop out of here? Let's see if there's any directions in the box. This shit's so delicate I don't want to break it. So my new UMX Turbo Timber is supposed to be here Thursday. So we'll be doing an unboxing on that Thursday night. Hopefully. Jeff in Lower Alabama, what's up? Wow, jumped up to 26 in the room. Wow, that's cool. Great job, guys. Nicely done. Come on, hit that like button. It's free. Oh, I need pictures. There you go. Now I'm seeing them. Thank you, guys. And listen, I'm guilty of it, too. I always forget to hit it. I always love it when somebody in the chat says, hey, hit the like button. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting. So, alright. So how do you... supposed to pop that out of there? That's not in English. Too deep into the thing. That's not English either. How many languages is this thing in? Joe, what's up? Good to see you, man. So it just says lift. All right, let's try. We just lift it out of there. I don't know. Oh, I think we got to get these out of the way first. So that one popped out, but it doesn't want to slide back all the way. There it goes. All right. Okay. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right. And then this is supposed to just lift out of here. So hopefully that'll work. Yeah, I'm about to. I'm about to break the bitch before I even get a battery through it. Yeah. I don't know, it just says lift. I'm lifting. Trying. I'm a-trying. I knew it wouldn't be just that easy. I knew there'd have to be a trick to it. Well, that might have worked. There we go. There we go. Alright, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. There's little latches here you gotta pop. There we go. Hey, I got it. Got it, got it, got it. And I didn't break it. Woohoo! Alright, so these snap up in here like this. And like this. And there it is. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We got ourselves a little quadcopter. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Scrolling by too fast. 31 in the room. Awesome, guys. Where'd everybody go here? What's, I wasn't prying against the phone, but I get it. No, I just got the... There's little tiny latches in the foam. Right? You know, and I got my little screwdriver under the little plastic reinforcements on the prop guards, and then I just lifted them up out of and they unsnapped from the plastic pretty easily. So that worked out pretty good. Yeah. Did you guys see Bobby take out Ryan? that was great. Yeah, missed it by that much. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah, Rubbin's racing. Oh, that was funny. Yeah, I want to know what camera he had on there. That thing, like, you know, like he had a gimbal camera on the plane. Because it kept, you know, auto, you know, swinging around and stuff. I'd really like to see that set up. Francesco Cruz, welcome. Is this another? Is this Frank in incognito? Yeah, Bobby got him twice. He landed on top of him and cut off his elevator, and then he just decided he was just going to pounce on him. Yeah, George, that's what I don't know. I don't think so, because I know Trent Palmer uses a camera, it does the same thing, but I'm sure the rig that Trent's running on his Kit Fox is much bigger than where Ryan was running. So, yeah, I'd love to see what the hell Ryan was running. Yeah, because that's not a very big airplane that he's flying in. To have that kind of a gimbal camera on there was pretty slick. So, yeah, I'd really like to see what he was running. Okay. So we got batteries in. Flite battery, I'm sure, has some juice in it. Got a little holder here. This has got to go in that way. Oh, let's put it in this way. Yeah. Yeah, no love between the Army and the Air Force, huh? Rando, what's up? All right, what did I miss? What's 400 plus? What are we talking about? Well, I mean, is the GoPro 360 like fixed, mounted, and then does the camera swing around, or does it have some way of rotating just the I don't know how that works. I haven't seen one of those, so I have no idea how that works. So I think this goes on this way. Flashing green, got we like green. Okay, so I think because I had the throttle up, it didn't activate correctly. So let's unplug it and plug it back in. well. Well, it's receiving data, so I'm guessing the battery's too dead to fly. So let's plug this in a charger and see if we can't get it charged up. If I got a no, that ain't gonna work. You can plug it in the laptop, I guess. They had one of those chargers plugged into the wall over here, but I don't see it right now. Excuse me, guys. I'm just going to walk around the other side. You'll be able to hear me. You just won't be able to see me. I got to plug this into the laptop. Actually, let's plug it. Let's do this laptop. And we can unplug that for right now. Plug this in. Okay, we're charging. It shouldn't take too long to charge. It's a pretty small battery. So, let me see if I can get this other laptop booted up. That's coming up. All right. All right, so let me back up on the chat here. I want to see what I missed here. Can I brighten that up? Yeah, I did pull both sticks to the center, and it flashed. It got that command. All the lights flashed, but it still won't power up. So I'm guessing the battery might be too dead to power it. It might be in auto. Don't take off and break your airplane like Ryan did. I don't know. We'll charge it anyway just to make sure. Just to be safe, we'll charge it up anyway. All right. Keith Christie, good to see you, man. I'm just checking out some of the... I scrolled back to look for a second here. I'll be caught back up in a second. Uh-oh. Okay, let's just get to the end here. Okay, all right, so yeah, George, I agree with you. They should be paying Air Marshal. Although I guess he does have a Spectrum affiliation with Horizon. I don't know exactly what he gets for that, but he does get something. Yeah, this drone's much better than the $20 F-14. Actually, I have the F-22. I have the $20 F-22. I haven't even bothered to power that one up. It's not worth... It's not worth... Honest to God, it's not worth getting 4 AA batteries to put in the transmitter. It's just not worth it. You know, screw the damn thing. It's Lewis, what's up? So Lewis wants me to share a little story with you guys. Or do you want to tell it, Lewis? Why don't you tell it? So, how long ago was it? 3 weeks ago, Lewis? Oh, you're very welcome, man. No problem. So, yeah, so 3 weeks ago, Lewis had gotten a used, off of, I don't know, Marketplace, something, the F5 from Freewing. And they took it out and flew it, and I wasn't there when he was flying it, but apparently he was flying off to the east of our field, and he looked down at the transmitter for 1 second. I don't know if he was checking the timer or the battery voltage or whatever, but when he looked back up, he couldn't find the airplane. So they lost it. And they knew approximately where it went down. So last Sunday, not this past Sunday, but the week before Sunday, me and Michael Pickle, who's in here usually, and probably will be in here later, it was drizzly rain Sunday morning early. Just barely drizzly, but I didn't want to get my planes and my chargers and everything out and set up in the rain, even if it's just drizzle. So the two of us went out and we walked this entire field. You know, it's about probably 40 acres. We walked around where we thought the plane might have gone down. And we couldn't find it. And I walked all the way out to the fence line where the next field started. And that's pretty damn far from the flight line. I mean, it was way out there. And it wasn't in that field. So then we went back and I walked all the way through the high brush. And I was covered in those little pockleberry things. I mean covered. There was thousands of them stuck to me. And I walked all the way into the river. And found an apprentice that's been out there for years. so I did find an airplane, just not Lewis's. And so we came back and we gave up that day. And then this past Saturday, this Saturday, we had 5 of us there. Yeah, Lewis, Tony, me, Dave, and Andrew. And I said, okay, guys, let's just walk this field. We're going to just walk, arm to arm, like, because the damn thing is, you know what color it is. Christ, it's tan and brown camouflage. And all the ground is tan, dried up hay kind of stuff. And, you're going to have to step on it to see it. I mean, it's camouflage. So we're walking, and well, 3 of us are walking, Andrew, Lewis, and me, and Dave and Tony drove all the way down, went through a gate, and way out in another, they were in another zip code. I don't know where they were going. There was no way the plane was way over there, but they drove way out over there, and I finally called them and told them they were in the wrong zip code and to get their butt over here, and I don't know what they were thinking. They apparently didn't want to cooperate. They weren't helping. so anyway, so I walked all the way out, and Lewis kind of went off to the north, and Andrew was walking up with me, but he kind of went north too. And I knew it was over here. I mean, I knew from the angle where they told me it went down, it had to be over this way. And I found it. It was in a tree right off our driveway. When we drive in, we've all driven past it for the last 3 weeks. And when I went through the gate and started walking back to the field, I was combing the trees and the ground, and I found the canopy, the nose broke off right at the leading edge of the wing. 2 of the missiles were all laying on the ground in various places underneath the tree. And I caught a glimpse of the canopy first, upside down. So I yelled over to Andrew. I found it, and Lewis heard me. So he got excited and started running back over, and Andrew ran over, and we gathered up those pieces, and we're looking up in the tree, and I can't see it in the tree because I was looking in the top of the tree. And then Andrew looks up. He goes, "It's right here." And it was only up about maybe 15 feet. I mean, it wasn't high at all. It was very, very low in the tree. And so we're waiting. So I called Dave and told him, "Hey guys, I found it. Get your butt over here." So they came over. I called Bo, the owner of the field. He's got this big long utility pole that goes up 50 feet. And yeah, it was probably about a quarter of a mile. Pretty close. And so Bo's coming with his stick to get it down out of the tree. In the meantime, Andrew's just kind of combing the ground, and he found the little battery telemetry module. It was unplugged from everything, just laying on the ground. It's a tiny little thing. And Eagle Eye Andrew found that. So that was really cool. So he got that back too. And then Bo came and snagged the landing gear with his pole and pulled it out of the tree. And, guys, if it hadn't been out there 3 weeks in the rain where we needed to let it dry out, we could have epoxied it back together in about 20 minutes. And it would have been back in the air. The damage was so minor from where it went in. And Lewis is saying it's all back together. It was going to be a simple repair to fix it. The only thing was that all the electronics had been out in the rain for a few days, and I recommended that he just let it dry out. Otherwise, we would have put it by. If we'd have found it the day it went in, we would have fixed it and flown it right down that day. So he's already got it repaired and ready to fly, and now we're just waiting for the electronics to dry out, and maybe next week or the week after we'll get her back in the air. But we're we found it, got it back. I'm so happy for him. That's great. I hate it when you lose an airplane, man. It sucks. You know, I've lost a few, and so. But anyway, so and then there's I don't know if you guys can. Well, yeah, I'm not going to try to do that. So anyway, so yeah, so we had a little less excursion to go find an airplane, and we found it. So that was pretty cool. Hey Lee, good to see you, man. Roach Coach, what's up? Good to see you, man. Hey, no problem, David. Well, it's my pleasure, honestly, to help those guys out. Listen, I love doing these shows. You know, I love hanging out with you guys. It's always fun in here. And let me get this wing before it gets wrecked. Yeah, his plane fared way better than my Avanti. Or my T-33, for that matter. Well, that's awesome, Eric. Good for you. Nice job, Photon. Awesome, buddy. A little heli testing today, Roach, yeah? What'd you test and how'd it do? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all of you. Yeah, Photon, he certainly is, but, you know, so are you, buddy. That was really nice of you, you know, to help Eric out. God bless you, man. Testing the Tiger again. It needs more adjustment testing. A little. It needs more adjustment testing. Big black MD500. I had to build a video and I'm done great. So I got 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3, man. That's all right. That's not horrible. At least they didn't crash, right? You just need to do a little more adjusting. So you got 1 ready to go, and 2 more need a little more adjusting. Oh, we got it. We can, you know, listen, you guys don't have to worry about the autocorrect. Most of the time we figure it out. Yeah, Pickle sent me a picture today from the field. He was, what's up, Ray? So, Jeff's sick tonight. So, Jeff and Dustin graciously told us that they were going to have to take the night off. And I suggested, hey, I asked, hey, you guys want me to go live? And the vote was pretty unanimous that, yeah. So, I did. So that's why I'm here, filling in. You know, doing a little fill-in flight club. Because Jeff's puking his brains out. So, his words, not mine. So I was happy to fill in. Oh yeah, Nick, I've flown the crap out of that thing. I love that glider. Got it. I love it so much. I bought another one. There's a brand new one in the box right here. This right here behind me. There's another one, brand new in the box. It's an awesome glider. Now, that was the one I got hit by lightning. I was holding when I got hit by lightning, and it did cook the ESC. So I have to put a new ESC in it. I ordered one. It's supposed to be in my other FMS box. It has my landing gear for the pits. And I've got a notification that it came into customs on the 18th in Miami. And it was released from customs on the 18th. But I haven't got any updates since then. If it's on its way here or where exactly it is. So that box should be here any day. And there's new speed control in there for my glider, so I can put that back in the air. I haven't decided if I'm going to put this one together and fly it or just leave it in the box for right now. If the new speed control works and that's all good, then I'm going to leave this one in the box. But otherwise, then I'll probably pull the new one out and fly it. Hey, Airbeck, what's up? Good to see you, man. Yeah, there's Pickle. Yeah, I need a Futura fuselage. My Futura went in. I couldn't explain it. Just lost control of it. I don't think it was a radio hit, though. Honestly, after really thinking about it and the conditions and going back over it in my head quite a bit, been thinking about this a lot. And I think what might have happened, so we were flying formation, and Lewis and Tony both landed early, and I was still flying, and I was probably 7 minutes into the flight, maybe 8 minutes. They both landed really early, especially Lewis. And I think what was happening is I think the plane, I had plenty of battery. I hadn't gotten a battery warning yet or anything. I landed, when it crashed, I had 3.77 per cell. So I was getting close to getting ready to land. I was going to get started notifications here pretty soon. So, but I think what was happening is the plane was slowing down ever so slightly. And it was a real windy, gusty day. And the wind direction kept changing, you know, randomly. It would just all of a sudden change direction. And I think what might have happened is that I think it slowed down as the battery was dying enough. And then I had a wind swap, and I think it became a tailwind, and the plane just wasn't moving fast enough when the wind switched. And I think it just stalled from no error. When the wind went the other way, the plane couldn't react quick enough, and I think it might have just stalled and rolled over. I'm not positive, but I'm thinking that's what might have happened. I don't know. I'm guessing. But after reviewing it in my head over and over and over again, I'm thinking that might have been what happened. Oh, no kidding. You snapped the wing on you. You forgot to put the spar in? Oh, no. Yeah, well, that'll happen. I did that once, too, on my Carbon Z 150. But I caught myself before I pulled any maneuvers. And I was flying, and then I remembered, oh, crap. So I brought it gently as I could. I brought it back around, I landed, and then I fixed it. So, you know, yeah, I did the same thing. I forgot to put it in. It's like, son of a bitch. You know, so yeah. So, luckily, I mean, the struts were on, so the struts were going to, you know, as long as I didn't do anything negative, I'd have been fine. And, but I still wanted to get on the ground and fix it. So I landed it and then put the spar in it. So, you know, that was a scary moment, though, when I'm up there flying around and all of a sudden realize, oh shit, I forgot to put the spar in. It's like, oh no. So yeah, but no problem, no harm, no foul. It landed safely. Put the spar in. We're good to go, and it was fine. So it's a good thing I didn't try to fly it inverted though, because that would have been a death sentence for it. So yeah, it's not that I get rushed, but I get distracted. A lot of guys come over and ask me questions. Hey, how do I do this? And how do I bind this, or how do I reverse that, or whatever. I get distracted a lot, and I don't mind it at all. I love it. I love helping everybody out. I just, but that's when you got to do the check. Double check, triple check, and. So yeah, so that day somebody distracted me, and then I had forgotten to put the spar in it. So, but yeah, I got out of that one. I was very lucky on that one, that I remembered before I tried to fly it inverted. yeah, Bobby did a great job. I mean, God, it looked like he was trying to hit him. The way I thought, he's trying to hit him, and then he did. I was like, son of a bitch. I don't know, that's what it looked like to me. I mean, it looked like he was, they were farting around up there, and he was trying to hit him. So, it was pretty funny. They were laughing about it, so I guess nobody's upset. It helps that Bobby's the connection for BitGo, so no problem getting a replacement airplane, which might not even need an airplane. Actually, the damage didn't look that bad. I bet he can just, it might need a couple of parts, but I bet it can be fixed. It looked like it was probably fixable. Maybe just tail feathers. I don't know. So, oh, is Willy windy? Is that what was going on? Okay. Good video though, guys. So Ryan, what camera were you using on your plane? What setup was that? How did that camera 360? How did you do that? Oh, there's a link in the description? Oh, okay. All right, cool. I'll go check it out. GoPro 360. Okay, but how does that work? Does the camera actually spin around? To look behind itself? How does that work? Oh, it's got two cameras in it. Oh, that makes total sense. Okay, I get it now. Yeah, that makes total sense. I'm not up on these new cameras, guys. Don't have money to buy these fancy ass cameras. So, but yeah, that's cool. That makes perfect sense. Got forward facing, rear facing. There you go. That's perfect. Man, it does a seamless job of, putting that together. Man, that's really cool. Yeah, I have the Grasshopper, Brian. I do. Yep, that 55-inch one. Yep, I have it. I think it's a 4S bird. I know I've been flying mine on 4S. I'm pretty sure it'll fly on a 3S, don't get me wrong, but I've been flying mine out of 4S, and it's but I've been using a. Let me think a minute. I think I've been using a 3600 4S battery, and if I remember right, the door, the magnetic door on the bottom, there's like a notch in it or something that you can't move the battery forward or backwards past that door, and the door won't close. So I just make sure it fits right up against the door, if I remember right. It's been a while since I've flown it, but I'm pretty sure that's what I remember. Yeah, Roach, I get that. That guy, I mean, I'm telling you, that's one working son of a bitch, man, because holy crap. Lightning RC, welcome. Hey, Mason's here. Good to see you, man. Brian Brody. So I hope that answers your question. I haven't flown it in a while, but I do remember it. It's got a. I'm pretty sure it's got a magnetic hatch on the bottom. I think that's what you said yes to. And there's like a piece of foam in there that stops the battery from being too far one way or the other. I can't remember if it's forward or backwards, but I just make sure that the battery's right up against that, and its CG's fine every time. It'll fly in 3-cell no problem, but I think it was designed for a 4-cell. And it definitely has a lot more authority with the 4-cell in it. I don't fly it fast, but I do. Oh, excuse me. But it lets me pull the throttle back a lot less, and fly for a lot longer. So I just, it's a Cub. I cruise it around like a Cub, and with the 4-cell in, I can really pull it back to 3-cell speed, and then it flies forever. So yeah, nice airplane. I like the airplane. I didn't care for the landing gear much. I changed the landing gear. It looked cool, but it doesn't hold up. The stock gear that came on it doesn't hold up real well. At least mine didn't. Yeah, the way the springs connect, and the plastic piece that goes around the axle, I think is where I had the problem. And I just decided to put different landing gear on it. I put the air-filled tires on it too. The Dubro real air-filled tires. I put those on it. So yeah, it's the Jeff Roy and who's the other one? Shit. Who are the guys that always win everything? I guess it's Jeff Roy and well, Wild Bill's had some good luck. You just like watching your name go round and round. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's hilarious. Damn, it's cold out here. Let me turn my heater on. Yeah, it's in the 40s already. Damn. It's too early to be in the 40s. I know, RC Air Marshal. That's why I slowed my wheel down to maximum rollout. I just want to keep the suspense going, so I let it go, rolling around, and then it slows down really, really. I've got it set for the maximum it can go. Got to keep the suspense up. Oh, Mason's leaving. All right, buddy. Hey, Merry Christmas, man. If you don't stop back in Thursday, you have a Merry Christmas. I see your dad's in here. How you doing, Jackson? Jackson RC. You were 16 names away. Wow. I think at one point I think I was only 3 off from somebody winning. I saw my name there. It was really close. Oh, nice job! 10% off on the gift certificate. That's cool. So what are these? They're yeah, it's supposed to go down in the low 40s tonight. So yeah, Dana, that the Navy Cub is the same plane, so you're good to go. I've been thinking about buying the Navy one myself. I like the color scheme on it, but I don't know, I got 3 or 4 Cubs now, so I don't know if I'm going to buy another Cub. I don't think so. I do like that paint scheme though. Been thinking about buying it. As a matter of fact, I think Banana Hobbies has it on sale right now, really cheap. I think like 119 bucks. I think it was for the Almost Ready to Fly, which is basically a plug and play. Alright, be right back, guys. I gotta go water a flower. I'll be right back. What is this? That looks important. Oh, that's an LED. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I think we can save that. I'm not sure what that's out of. Alright, be right back. The ex just came back from her Christmas party. Brought me some chicken parmesan. So I have that to look forward to. Alright. Didn't Reitzel win the T28 last night? Pretty sure Reitzel won that, didn't he? Oh, okay, that's right. Yeah, he won the bundle. So who did win the T28? Nice job, Jeff. Good save. You took a double check on the CG. Good job. Good job. Yeah, Brian, I own a bunch of balsa planes. I got one right here on the table, as a matter of fact. It's an old stick. You know, I got to build it yet. But yeah, I got one right here to build. I got another one in the box there to build. I got a couple built ones. I've got... there's a cub right here, a clipped wing cub, balsa. I have a pretty good, it's an 1800 millimeter de Havilland Beaver. That one I've been flying quite a bit, actually. I just had new landing gear made for it. The gear that came with it was real flimsy. So one of the guys that I fly with has a metal shop, and he just made me brand new landing gear for it. I think I got it last week at the field, as a matter of fact. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to putting that back together with the new landing gear. So, yeah, I got a bunch of balsa planes. I got a quarter midget P-51. Got to recover that one. That one needs recovering. What else have I got that's flyable in balsa? Let me think of it. I know there's a few, but I just can't think of them at the moment. So, yeah, I don't mind balsa. You know, they're just not price-wise. It costs a lot more money to put a balsa plane in the air. You know, it's so hard to beat these foam planes when you buy a 1450 millimeter P-51 Mustang that plug and play. You just put it's got flaps, retracts, everything, and ready to fly. Beautiful airplane, and and it's $299. I mean, Jesus, that's tough to beat. And you buy a balsa plane. Oh, I've got a brand new kit over here I'm going to put together here this winter. It's a SIG T-clip, the 60 size. Yeah, that one's right here in the box over here. It's already, covered. It's in Ferrari red and black. It's beautiful. Beautiful airplane. And, yeah, I can't wait to put that one together. Looking forward to that one. So, it's just, once you buy the kit, then you got to buy the motor to put in it, the speed control to put in it, the servos to put in it. And, by the time you outfit the thing, it's more expensive than a nice foamy that you can screw together in a few minutes and put it in the air. So, I'm spoiled. I like these foamy planes. They're really cool. The detail on them's amazing. So much better than the balsa planes. I mean, balsa's come a long way, but, You know, they don't have panel lines and rivets and, you know, all that, and like the foam planes do. Yeah, that's just, these foam airplanes are really cool. Yeah, Shadow, I probably will do a video on recovering it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a video building this one too. Yeah, I'm going to get this set up, have the plans all laid out, and I'm going to build this on camera as well. So you guys are going to get a taste of how we used to do it long, long ago. Christy, what's up? Merry Christmas. It is a lot of work, Christy. I mean, it's not. Oh, I've got a Christian Eagle back here too. It's a balsa that I haven't put together yet. I got some of it together, but I haven't finished it. Here's the. This is the elevator for the Christian Eagle. It's a pretty big one. It's a good size Christian Eagle. So yeah, they got that one too. That's another balsa I have to put together. And this is an old one, man. This thing's old. This is they used to call this the easy build. And this brown end right here used to be white, but over the years it just faded to brown. So not real crazy about that. I think the cowl. I had the cowl. The cowl is huge. The big fiberglass cowl. I mean, it's big. Man, it's big. I don't know where that's at the moment here. Can't see it. There's the rudder. Yeah. Yeah, so it's definitely a lot more work to put a balsa plane together. And I don't mind that. I mean, if you know, like the Beaver, for instance, I really wanted that plane. I just thought it was beautiful. So I went ahead and got it, you know, and I did the whole, you know, but the plane was, I think, $134, and it didn't come with anything but the landing gear. So I had to buy all the servos, I had to buy the speed control, I had to buy the motor, the prop, the spinner, you know, and by the time you buy all that stuff, you know, it's just cheaper to buy a foamy that's ready to go. And it goes together a lot faster. You know, unless it's a Dynam plane, you don't even have to do much modeling. You know, you just put it together. Now, if it's a Dynam plane, you got to do some modeling. You know, but you know that again, I don't mind that. Fred, what's up? Good to see you, man. I don't mind the Dynam planes. I like them. You know, I just, you know, they used to be a lot cheaper. They're still pretty cheap. They're not bad, but prices have come down on some of the other stuff. So, yeah, it's just amazing how the deals that you can get right now on these airplanes. It's pretty damn, like that new the new Cessna I've been flying, the 182. Oh my God, for the $399. Oh my God, what a deal! I mean, that's just a beautiful airplane, gigantic, beautiful airplane for $399, and it goes together in minutes. I mean, there's nothing even to screw together on that airplane. There's 9 screws total. All the tail surfaces just snap together. They just snap onto the airplane. So yeah, it's amazing what you can get these days. The smaller Cessna 182 from HSD that I have, it went up a little bit. It's $119 now, but Banana Hobbies for a month ago had it for $99. You know, it had been at $99 for a few months, and they just raised the price back up to $119, I think. Good night, Shadow. We'll see you we'll see a Thursday night in my show and Friday night in Dave's probably. Unless you're doing Christmas stuff with your family, and if that's the case, you know, Merry Christmas, buddy. Don't worry about us. You don't, you know, you have a family. We get it. So don't worry about it. My LX Corsair um, is on sale at Banana Hobbies right now. For the cheapest it's ever been. I'm going to pull the trigger on it. I'm going to buy it. It's, you know, I already bought it once and had to send it back to General Hobbies. So, but this is much cheaper. I paid $420 for that one, and it's on sale right now for $369 at Banana. You know, plug and play. 1600 millimeter folding wings, lights, flaps, 6L. It's the same size as the P40 I have. Well, no, I take that back. It's a little smaller than the P40. Girth-wise, fuselage-wise, it's the same size. But the wingspan's slightly shorter. It's only 1800. Or is it 1600? Might be 1600. And the P40 is 2000. So yeah, I think the P40 is still a little bigger. But it's got folding wings, guys. It's cool as shit. You know, you flip a switch on the transmitter and the wings fold. It's cool as hell. So all right, Shadow, we'll see you Friday night then. We'll see you Friday night, man. Have a good night. Oh God, Fred, that's horrible. That's too cold. I don't want to go back to that. I did that up in Cleveland. I don't want to go back to that. Holy, holy, holy. So I've got a damn TV over here. It's an RCA TV with a built-in CD player. And I don't know what... It does this all the time. It turns itself on. And I have to keep turning it off. I don't know why it keeps turning itself on. I think it's the cold weather. It only does it in the cold weather. I don't know what makes it trigger itself to turn itself on. Maybe it's just turning itself on to warm itself up. Maybe it's cold. So it turns itself on to warm everything up. I don't know. It's just... It's annoying that I have to keep shutting the damn thing off. Yeah, maybe that's maybe it's a safety mechanism in it. It gets too cold, it turns itself on. I don't know. I've never seen anything else ever do that, but this damn TV does it all the time. In the wintertime. In the summer, it never turns itself on. Just in the winter. I don't know. It's a good question, Dave. Can you use a gift card to buy gift cards? I don't see why not. I would think you could. I can tell you the temperatures are dropping fast out here. Boy, it's getting cold out here. Holy crap. Yeah, maybe my Spectrum radio's doing it. Well, this is off. That's the only Spectrum I have at the moment. Hey, the light's out. That's charged. Let's get let me get my battery pack. We'll see if we can fly this my little quadcopter. I knew it wouldn't take long to charge. Alright, so we'll turn this on. And we'll plug this in. I like that it's got a battery holder built into it. I like that. That's really cool. Very nice. Okay, so the white lights are flashing. I push the sticks in. Nothing happened. Okay, so if I pull them out, everything flashes. Put them in, nothing happens. Guess we're going to have to read the instructions. We don't need no stinking instructions. Oh, alright, let's try that. Got a green light. It's bound. It won't throttle up. Uh-oh. Somebody's going to tell me how to do it. All right. Who's telling me how to do it? All right. Aha! Alright, well, that's interesting. Alright, so it's in mode 1 for some reason. I don't know why it's in mode 1. Let's see how we switch that. Okay, so this is the mode selection. Yeah, there's a bunch of procedures here. I think it was in mode 1 for being a hovercraft. I think you have to switch it from mode 1 to mode 2 if you want to convert it from hovercraft to. So I just have to figure out how to do that. I think it's on this page. Okay, so LED blue, solid quadcopter stability mode, switch position. Blinking, loss of signal. Purple, magenta, solid quadcopter rise mode, switch position 1. Agility mode, switch position 2. Low battery. White blinking, disarm ready. Green solid, hovercraft mode 1, single stick operation. And amber solid, hovercraft mode 2, two stick operation. Well, it says that this stick pushed in is the mode switch, but I can't get it to do anything. I don't know how you would fly this in a single stick configuration. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all. I don't know how you're supposed to fly it in a single stick configuration. Oh, like I said, that's got to be the hovercraft. Okay. So I gotta get the amber light on. I don't know how to do it. shine light flashing, push and hold down the left stick while powering on the transmitter. I hear a click. Sorry, guys. I'm just, you know, I'm, okay, so it's bound, but it won't let me change it to amber, so it's in flight mode 2. Alright, I give up. We're not going to keep playing with this. You guys are... I'm ignoring you guys. I don't want to do that, so screw this thing. I was going to fly it around a little bit, but that ain't happening, so the hell with it. We'll fart with that some other time. Alright. Barry, what are you saying? I lose? What? Yeah, you're right, Barry. I was being very rude. You're right. That's why I quit. Thank you. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Right, exactly, Fred. I'll YouTube it on. I'll YouTube it later. That's how I find everything. Yeah, Hanger 51 Tuesday. Yeah, Matt. Yeah, Jeff's sick tonight, puking his guts out. So I asked everybody if they wanted me to go live, and they said yeah. So I did. So welcome. Good to see you, man. I I scrolled back up to see what I was missing. Yeah, right. So I stole it from the Toys R Tots event. That's it. You guys are hilarious. So my heater overheated. So now it's not working. So now I have to wait for it to cool down. Damn it. I need my heater. Yeah, Alan, that's what the temperature is right now. Is 47 degrees. Right here. Yeah, Fred. They killed Kenny. No, it didn't blow a fuse. You know, it just it overheats. Um, if you I had it on high heat, which I usually don't use, but I'm cold, so I turn the heat up. And if I leave it up too high on the thermostat, it overheats. And so the little indicator, power indicator light's on, but it's got to reset. So I guess you gotta give it a few minutes. It'll reset, and then I can turn the heat back on. So it's done this before. uh, oh, Alan, you got one of those Hobby King Sturmans, yeah? Like the one that uh, Captain Robert got? Yeah, my head blew a fuse. You gave me a pass. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Christy, why are you sitting outside in 28-degree weather? Are you smoking a cigarette? Lee, I've flown with him a few times. He actually lives very close to me. I mean, we're only about an hour apart. Um, I've tried to get him to meet me at my field because my field is right halfway between us. But we just haven't made it together yet. But at the Boozer event, I flew with them. At the event in February, I flew with him. And then there was another place I flew with him. So I've flown with him 3 times. Um, but I've been trying to get him to come to my field and fly because it's my field would be dead center in the middle of Wes, Rich, and me. You know, we could all go to my field. It'd be about the same distance for all 3 of us to meet at the field I fly at. So I've been hoping that we could do that one day. I know Wes is going north so he could fly with his dad from where he lives. But right, son. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, and that's again, that's one of those balsa planes that you know, you got to model. You know, it takes a lot more to put them together. You got to buy all the components to put in it. Um, you know, And you know, if it's a plane I want, I'm not afraid to do that. I mean, I have a giant, a giant uh, PC9, which looks just like Air Marshal's PC21. Um, but it's the fuselage is 6 feet long. It's huge, and it's actually if you wanted to put a real turboprop, you know, with the gearbox on it, this plane would accept that. I think that's what it was really built for. You know, it's a big balsa plane, big balsa fiberglass. The wings are balsa. The fuselage is fiberglass with a lot of plywood inside of it, reinforcement, firewall, that kind of stuff. So yeah, I bought that a few years ago, and haven't gotten around to putting that together yet. Um, you got the Freewing A10, did you, Matt? Wow. Yeah, that's just a little too expensive. Takes two batteries. Um, yeah, that's just too much for me. I'm just not going there yet. Yeah, well, my feet aren't cold, Paul. My feet are warm. It's my chest that's cold. So, yeah, it hasn't reset yet. So, yeah, Alan, that's what I got sitting on the table here, a box of sticks. So this is an old Great Plains Sturman. Um, and here are the sticks. Now I've got some sheeting wood here. Got the cutouts for the you know, the all the I think these are for the, oh no, these are wingtips here. And there's some more ribs and stuff, all pre-cut. And then the little sticky sticks are in here. Here's the leading edge of the wing. Yeah, so that's, you know, this is a kit you got to really build. You know, so yeah, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build it. I'm going to build it on the air. I'm going to do a. I don't think I'll do it live. I might, but I'm going to record it and upload it so you guys can see how, you guys that haven't been in the hobby that long and don't know what a real kit, you know, back in the day looks like. I'm going to build this, and so you guys can experience what it's like to actually have to put an airplane together. I mean, build it completely. Yeah, I agree, George. It's so nice. Even the ARFs that are balsa, but they're already constructed and pre-monocoated, and you know, so now it's a quick build. You know, that's nice too. It's, you know, this is just a labor of love to put one of these together today. I mean, back in the day, that's all we had. If you wanted to fly model airplanes, this is what you had to do. You had to build it off of these plans. But we don't have to do this anymore. You know, we're all spoiled now. We have the luxury of buying these beautiful, and I mean beautiful, already built airplanes. Just screw them together, throw a battery in them, and go fly them. And man, I tell you, I am absolutely in love with that. You know, it's not that I don't want to build airplanes anymore, but boy, it sure is. You just can't. I don't care how much hobbying you do. You're just never going to get the detail that they can get in the foam, because they can spend a lot of time making a mold, and then they can punch out thousands of airplanes out of that mold, and every one of them will have all that detail in it. So they only have to do the detail once, and then you can buy airplane after airplane and airplane with all that detail built into it. So yeah, I just love it. You know. Oh, Trump's in town. You're not. Yeah, you guys are shut down when Trump's in town, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I have another balsa plane in the barn, a big giant. I think it might be a quarter scale. It's a top flight kit, P-51 Mustang in the um, big beautiful doll paint scheme. So it's already built and covered. You know, it's a you know easy build, quick build, ARF, whatever you want to call it. Um, so yeah, I have that too. That's out in the barn. Um, yeah, Alan, that's for sure. You put all that work into it, all that love and care, and try to make it look really pretty and everything, and then you take it out and crash it. That really hurts, because they don't bounce. Balsa airplanes don't bounce like foam planes. They just shatter, break into sticks, and then you're starting over. So oh yeah, George, for sure. But those are big dollars when you're talking about the Bob Violet, the old Byron kits, yeah, that have all that detail in the fiberglass. Same thing. They've got a mold. They fiberglass the fuselage up. All that detail is in the fuselage. But yeah, those kits are pricey. Those are really expensive. Um, you aren't missing anything, Lee. Honestly, I just can't bring myself to go back to flying fuel, either gas or nitro, or it's all the mess, the cleanup after the flight, and it's just not worth it. Not with the flight times. With the new batteries now, we're getting flight times. You know, I've got several planes that can fly as long as any gas plane out there. So it's not like in the beginning. I know, man. When the battery stuff first came out, they were horrible. Your flight times, you were lucky to get 5 minutes. Um, but now, you know, I've got jets I can fly 12, 15 minutes. I've got prop planes I can fly for over 30 minutes. So yeah, I just can't bring myself to go back to flying my gas stuff. I've thought about it. When I get the P-51, my quarter midget recovered, I'll probably go fly it at least once, just to show the guys, you know, how fast these nitro, planes were back in the day. But uh, really, George, you don't think you have any cleanup on a gas plane? I mean, not near as bad as glow for sure, but you know, it still gets fuel residue on it. It's not as bad as glow for sure, but yeah, yeah. I outflew a gas guy Saturday, and then another guy wanted to go up, and he was sitting there idling, and I kept flying, and he finally shut his plane off because he was running out of gas, and he figured out, because I was flying a jet, he figured I'd be done in a minute or two, and I just kept flying. He finally shut his plane off. That was funny. So yeah, it's yeah, the batteries today are just phenomenal. So I just can't bring myself to go back to the gas and the nitro and shit. I don't know. I have a couple of big planes here. I got a big Cub over here that I may put a gas motor in it. I don't know. We'll see. I just like the electric stuff. It's just clean. It's easy. You don't sit there flipping the prop for 10 minutes trying to figure out why it won't start. Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking, because most of the guys are running smoke. So that's where the mess up's coming from, is smoke? Okay. All right. Oh, God. 2 years to build the B-25? Oh. Yeah, so I've got the big LX B-25. I got that a few months ago. I haven't put it together because I got no place to put it. So it's still in the box. Until the garage is built, I got no place to put that big thing. Um, so yeah, it's going to stay in the box for now. And if I buy that Corsair, it's going to stay in the box as well. Um, I'm just, they're on sale. I want to get them while they're on sale, but I can't put them together right now. I just don't have any room. I got no more room to put any more airplanes together. See, George, it's funny you say that, because we have several guys that have big pattern airplanes, real big ones that are gas powered. And, every day when they're done flying, they take some Windex and paper towels and they clean the whole plane up before they put it back in the trailer. So, I don't know what. I don't know what you're doing different than them, but they always have to clean their planes up. They're not running smoke either. At least Jimmy's definitely not running smoke. Al has a couple planes with smoke, but I always see them before they take them apart. They're always out there wiping them all down. Cleaning them up before they take them apart and put them in the trailer. So I don't know. Yeah, I've never run smoke on a plane before, George, so I don't know anything about that. I mean, I know how it works. I know there's a pump and everything, but as far as a tuning curve and all that, I've never dealt with any of that. I've never run smoke on a plane. No, it's definitely gas. It's got an ignition system, and yeah, it's definitely gas. They're not running glow. They're four-stroke motors. Um, all right, heater, come on. What's the problem here? Power light's on. Let's go. Let's get back to working here. I'm cold. Damn it. Oh, there we go. All right. I got it back. Finally. Well, I'll go make sure, George. I'm pretty positive they're running gas. I know the one Bo's flying's definitely gas, but Jimmy's, I'm not sure. So I'll check it out. I'll make sure. I'll get back to you next week on that. I'll go ask them, make certain that they're not running glow. I'm pretty sure they're not, but I'll make sure. I could be wrong. I'm on a heater. Yeah, so yeah, I used to use just Windex to clean up my glow planes, you know, and a whole roll of paper towels. Oh my god, that's so much nicer. Holy crap. Ugh. Don't forget, guys, this is the temperature it was out here when I got the frostbite on my leg. You know, so I'm making sure that doesn't happen again. Yeah, so we're down to 45. No, it was about 40, Christy, but the conditions on where I was, so I was sitting out here. Now, don't forget, 40 degrees is the temperature of your refrigerator. And so I was sitting out here, and I had my leg. I didn't know I was doing it, but I had my leg in a, like I had the muscles all, you know, tensed, flexed. And I think that was slowing down the blood flow. And between the cold temperature and the blood flow, I got frostbite on my leg. They call it, it's just like sunburn. There's different levels of sunburn. 1st degree, 2nd degree, 3rd degree. So in frostbite, it's called frost nip. Yeah, Barry, I thought the same thing. You know, but yeah, I was that night. I guess you guys didn't. I've told the story before. The rest of them all know they were here. So that night when I got off the stool, I couldn't walk. It was like daggers in my leg. And then I finally made it into the house after I shut the show down. And then I went into hypothermia. For 4 hours, I was uncontrollably shaking on the bed. I lost 12 pounds that night. Not water weight. It took me a month to put the weight back on. So I was shivering in my bed uncontrollably. I was hallucinating. I was saying all kinds of crazy shit. My ex-wife was like, "Do you have any idea what you were saying last night?" And I said, "Well, I remember a little bit of it," but she was telling me some of the stuff I was saying. And Yeah, so I had gone hypothermic. Um, oh, okay, Christy. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, did I send you a picture of my leg? I sent it to a bunch of people. I don't know if I sent it to you or not. Um, anyway, they call that frost nip. You know, that first degree. Um, and it still hasn't healed. I mean, I'm still having trouble with that leg. Um, Nothing like I can't walk on it or anything, but I have like a skin condition, and I keep rubbing different ointments on it now. The Roy turned me onto that AD, and that's working. I think it's getting better now since I started rubbing the AD cream on it. It's been working, so it's definitely getting better now. So, but yeah, that night was a bad night, man. I mean, I was, you know, when I went hypothermic and I got in the house, holy crap, that was a horrible night. Jesus. So yeah, that was a bad night for me. I don't want to go through that again. So I was out here for like 6 hours, 7 hours, at 40 degrees, with just a t-shirt on. I didn't have a sweatshirt on or anything. And like I said, I had my leg super tensed. And yeah, Fred. And I guess that just cut the blood flow down to stop, you know, the circulation to the point where, you know, my leg went numb, and and then it was bright red for a month. I mean, bright red, and and I looked it up, and I had all the symptoms of what they call frostnip. You know, the dagging pain in the skin, super sensitive, all that. Yeah, it all described exactly what I had. And then the hyperthermia, which is you can look it up. There's several weight loss programs on YouTube where they tell you to get in a bathtub of ice and make yourself go hyperthermic, and then you'll lose weight. It works. I don't recommend it, but it works. Yeah, I shivered 30 pounds or 12 pounds off that night. Man, I'll tell you, what a bad night that was. So, yeah, more antifreeze. So now I make sure I move around, you know, I don't keep my leg tense like I did that night. Um, yeah, I don't want to go through that again. You're not interested in that kind of weight loss. Yeah, me neither. I don't want to do it again. I wanted to lose weight, but not like that. That was that was a horrible night. My fever. I had a bad fever. My fever did. It was like 4 hours before my fever finally broke, and I was just doing this uncontrollable for 4 hours. Yeah, get a bottle of bourbon. There you go. Bourbon puts the weight on. Great. Well, forget that. I'll just go in the house and warm up. I don't want to put the weight on. Oh. Yeah. Coach, thank you, buddy. That's sweet of you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I need a bigger heater that can heat this whole area. You know, that this little guy here is not bad. It definitely helps, but not big enough. My big heater keeps breaking. It's old. I mean, really old. Probably in the 50s. You know, it was my grandmother's heater. And I keep fixing it, but the repair is just can't keep it together. What happens is it gets so hot that it unwelds itself. I'm not using a welder. I need to weld a wire. I need to weld a tab to the wire, and then weld the tab to the coil, so it doesn't unsolder itself. I'm using silver solder, but the heater gets so damn hot it unsolders itself. So I try not to run it that hot, but anyway, I mean, it doesn't. It takes a while. I mean, it usually runs the entire winter before it breaks, and then before the next winter, I gotta fix it again. So. Yeah, yeah, let's go to the hospital. That'll do it. The food alone will make you lose weight. Yep, that's the problem, Alan. You hit the nail on the head, because I'm just sitting here. I'm not moving around. I'm not doing anything. You know, so yeah, I'm not moving around to keep the blood flowing, and you know, and that's what happens when it's cold out here. So that's how I got the frost nip. So anyway, but yeah, that's how it happened. And that one night, yeah, it just kind of snuck up on me. I really didn't realize how cold I was. You know, so I finally went in and got this, well, not this sweatshirt, my hoodie. And I put that on, and I came back out, and I was still trembling. I couldn't stop, you know, so I finally had to call it a night. And when I got in the house, oh my God, it was terrible. You know, I was all wrapped up in a blanket and just shivering for 4 hours. Like, you know, I was delusional. I mean, I was completely out of it. So. Yeah, Fred, I'm already standing. What are you talking about? Oh my God, that's hilarious. Well, you know, I'll tell you what. The reason I haven't spent any money on a heater is because I don't need it that often. You know, it's Florida. Very seldom do we have cold nights like this that I even need a heater. And I just don't want to waste the money on something I'm going to use, you know, maybe 8 nights the entire winter. You know, it's just, you know, I don't want to waste the money. I bought an air conditioner this year, so, you know, to use in the tent, but I'll be using it in the new garage as well. So when I'm doing my streams, I'll be very comfortable. You know, the air conditioner will definitely keep the humidity down, and so it's going to be real nice. So I'll use that a whole lot more than I'm ever going to use a heater. So that's why I haven't spent the money on a heater. Well, that's true, and that's why, Fred. I just, you know, I'll just call it a night and go inside. You know, I'm not going to do marathons when I'm cold, like tonight. We're not doing a marathon tonight. I'm gonna be calling it here pretty quick. Probably by 11:30. So, yeah, I got a pile of wood in front of me. Yeah, I could burn my airplane. No, no, no. I'm not doing that. Again, I'll just go in the house, guys. I'll just call it a night and go in the house. Now, the other thing that can happen, too, guys, next year for sure, is once the garage is built and I get everything out of the house, I'll be able to do this stream from inside the house. I don't have any room in there right now to do it, so... but once I get everything out in the garage, I can either do the stream from the garage, and if it's too cold out in the garage, I'll just go in the house and I'll do the stream from there. So once the garage is built, you know, everything's going to work out great. So, and I'll have some kind of heat in the garage, you know, even if it's a fireplace, you know, I'll do something to heat the garage. Yeah, that's the one I was talking to you about. The one it's my grandmother's heater. It's right there somewhere. I think it's up on the shelf behind there. It's very old. It's all metal. It's yeah, and I can't keep the wire on it. And yeah, maybe I'll fix it before Thursday night's show. Yeah, there you go. Stream from my phone. Yeah. I don't know. I thought about doing that. I don't know. Yeah, here's the heater here. So this is the antique heater I was using last year. Right here. It's an old Insta-Heat, General Electric Insta-Heat. Automatic fan heater. So, and it's got a beautiful coil in it. I mean, this thing works great when it works. But like I said, I fix it every year. I have to take it apart, and you know, I got a spot welder. I'm going to have to try spot welding a new wire in there. Try something like that and see if I can't get this to stay together, so I can, you know, so I don't have to keep fixing it. But when this works, it works good. It's a good heater. It works really well. It's got a very low speed fan in it, so it just, you know, pushes the warmth out without blowing, and it does a really nice job. This heater works well, so I just have to fix it again. But in the meantime, I'm using this little tiny one right here, and it works pretty good. But you know, the whole thing is I'm not moving around. That's the problem. See, when I get in the big garage, you know, I can do the Pilot Ryan Bobby show and go out there and run cars around and over the jumps and move around, and that'll keep me warm. Yeah, gigawatts. Or gigawatts. Yeah, that's it. Gigawatts. what is it, 1.21 gigawatts? uh, no, well, it works, Roy, but it's only keeping half of me warm, you know. So if I keep turning around, you know, it's like in a fire. You know, if you're in front of a bonfire or something, you know, you turn around and warm your back, and then you turn around and warm your front. It's that kind of, you know, that's what it does. So, but yeah, I'm cold. Well, Lee, like I just said, you know, I'm going to use it like 8 nights a year. It's hard to spend any money on something you're going to use eight nights in a year. It's Florida. You know, we don't get cold nights like this very often. Some years we do more than others. Some years I don't need a heater ever. It never gets cold enough that I need a heater. So yeah, I'm kind of trying to put the little bit of money I have toward smart decisions, and you know, and yeah, I guess it'd be a smart decision to. But I would rather, instead of buying a new heater, just fix the old one. So, and I just haven't gotten around to that this year yet because I've only had one, I think one cold night this year that I needed the heater. And tonight's like the second night this year. So, and Lee, I get what you're saying. Don't, you know, I'm not taking offense. I understand, you know. And you're right. I mean, I probably should spend some money on a heater, but you know, I just hate to blow money on a heater that um, you know, that I'm not going to get much use out of. It'd be my luck, and this is how it works for me every time. If I buy a brand new heater, I'll never have another cold night. So I'll never need to use it. It'll just sit there in the box because I won't ever get to use it because I won't have another cold night. It'll be a waste of money. So, you know, that would be my luck. So, thank you, Fred. Now you guys are going to make me go buy a heater. All right, so I want suggestions from you guys that have small heaters. So start sending me some suggestions. I'll look them up. I'll try to pick out a good one. So this little one I got here is one of those ceramic heaters. Um, The stupid thing about it is, you know, I can turn it, the thermostat kicks off, and then it won't even let you run the fan. Because if I could turn the fan on, just the fan, no heat, I could cool it back down quickly to where I could turn the heat back on. But it won't run in fan mode. Once that thermostat kicks off, it won't run at all until it cools down. And it takes forever for it to cool down because the ceramic things really stay warm. And so, yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about this one. Air Marshal. Yep, exactly. It's cheap Kenny. That's right. I'm a cheap bastard. Right, exactly. It's protecting itself. Yeah. It's a piece of crap. Yeah, I read it, Roy. I'm on you. I got it. uh, yeah, that's another good idea, George. Yeah, that's not a lie, Paul. You're right. That heater I've been using is older than me. It is. You're right. It is older than me. Like I said, it was my grandparents. So it's old. The camera's frozen. Almost as tall. Oh, the camera really is oh shit, it is frozen. Shit. What the hell happened there? Alright, maybe the camera's too cold. I don't know. I don't know what the hell happened there. I don't think there's anything I can do. Well, let me try this. Hang on. Let's try this. Okay, it's back. Yeah, you see how cold it is out here? Shit. The camera froze. Alright, so it'll be back now. All right, Roach. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it too. My little heater's not cooperating. No, there it goes. It's back on. Um, wasn't doesn't somebody come on after Flight Club? I thought somebody had a show tonight, like after. I can't remember. That's why I wrote it down. It's in my own show. Go to my page and go to the About tab. It lists it all. So I don't know why the camera froze. That was weird. George, you're very welcome, man. Anytime. Honestly, you guys. If you ever want me to go live, just send me a message. I'm 99.9% of the time I'm probably available. So if you guys want me to go live, just let me know. Yeah, rub it in, Roy. Thanks. Appreciate that. You're sitting by the fire. It's hot. Is it a fireplace? Do you have a fireplace in your place, or are you sitting outside in front of a bonfire? Exactly, Air Marshal. And that's that. I need mine. I know for sure. I need my fix. So what I could do, that's not a bad idea. I have a heater in the house, and it's one of those. It's about this tall. It's a square, like lantern looking thing with a fake candle in it that flickers and does all that pretty shit and stuff. But it's got a heater in it too, and that works really good. I should bring that out here. I hadn't thought of that. I should probably bring that out here on these cold nights. That's a really good heater. Yeah, Christy said it's like 28 there. All right, Jeff, in Alabama, in Lower Alabama. You got some editing to do. Good for you, man. Can't wait to see him. Thanks for showing up tonight, guys. Yeah, $40 or frostbite, Paul. You're right. I can't argue with you. You're right. That's why I say, give me some ideas. What heater are you looking at for $40? Send me a link. Oh yeah, I'd set the place on fire with one of those, R. Marshall. I don't have enough clear space here to run a heater like that. And this place would go up like a Roman candle. I mean, I'm surrounded by cardboard. All right, I mean everywhere. Oh, this whole wall's cardboard. There's cardboard all over here. There's cardboard all over here. I mean, yeah. It'd be a nice hot fire. Well, that's what this little one is. It's a ceramic heater, and I had it at my feet, but it really wasn't keeping me warm up here. I had it down there. My feet aren't cold, and it's my chest that's cold. I should go put a second sweatshirt on. If I was planning on staying out here, I would. That's what I had on the other night. I had a sweatshirt just like this one. Oh, by the way, in case you didn't read that, I had a sweatshirt just like this one on, and then I put on my hoodie over it. So I had two sweatshirts on. I had a t-shirt and two sweatshirts. So I was much warmer that night. See, I only have one sweatshirt on tonight because I didn't think I'd be out here this long. You're right, Air Marshal. I might not fly it, but I'm definitely going to build it. I'm going to build it, and it'll be a wall hanger or something. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Whether I fly it or not, we'll see. I don't. It's designed to be a glow plane, so I don't know if I can put a hatch. I don't know how hard it's going to be to put a hatch on it. So I can get a battery in it. It's not designed to have a hatch. So I'm going to have to modify it to make a hatch so I get the battery in and out of it. David Martin Graff, show the tree on Thursday. What tree? Christmas tree? Is that what you're talking about? We haven't put a Christmas tree up for a while because we have no place to put it. And I've got like 6 fake Christmas trees. Really nice ones, too. But we don't have room to put it up. Yeah, I know. I'll do that, Dave. I just, the plans don't show it, so I'm gonna have to engineer it. Just a little more work. Not a big deal. I can do it. It'll work. But yeah, it's just something I'm gonna have to modify because this plane's not designed to be a battery plane. So I'll have to engineer it for a hatch. Not a tree, not a bush. I do have a little Christmas tree that I was planning on bringing out here. If I can find it, I'll bring that out. I'm not going to tell you, but I might have some cute decorations for Thursday night. We might have a little Christmas thing going on here for Thursday. So be here. You'll see it. He probably does. That would surprise me a bit. That's exactly, Fred. See, you're ruining the surprise. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I got lots of planes with lights, so if you haven't seen my Christmas tree video, go check it out. It's pretty cute. I built a plane rack, and I put all my planes in it that have lights on it. With the green one at the top, the Blair Witch Project quadcopter at the top, which is green. So the green glow from that went down over all the planes, and I was playing Christmas music. It was demonetized because I was playing, I think, Bing Crosby singing, I don't know, White Christmas or something. But it's a cute video, so go look it up. It's kind of neat. It's a long, about 5 years ago, so you have to go way back. But yeah, it's a plane rack I make that looks like a tree, and then I put all the lighted airplanes in it, and it lights up, and its lights are flashing, and it looks really cool. So. Oh, that's hilarious. Um, it's called. Oh, excuse me. One winter down here, several. It's been a long time, but it was down in the teens. You know, I think we were like 13 degrees one night. Um, so that's the coldest it's been here. Now I'm from Cleveland, so you know it used to go below zero. Um, you know, I know what cold is. And you guys hit the nail on the head that I'm not moving around. I'm just sitting here. So if I was moving around, like if I was running an RC car around inside the garage and moving around, I wouldn't be cold. You know, it's just the fact that I'm just sitting here doing nothing is why I'm cold. So, um, yeah, exactly, Fred. So, hey, Ron, I see you're here. I saw you in Marshall's show last night. Didn't you win something last night? Actually, I think you got your name was called and you weren't there or something. That's the problem. So, yeah. Yeah, Dana, that's true too. But, you know what you did to get it to look that way. So, it's not it's not a total loss. So what's up with the garage? I'm going down there tomorrow. Um, the permitting people have been screwing with me, and they finally sent me some paperwork that I printed and I had to go fill out tomorrow. Um, it was about me being my own contractor. I have to sign it in front of them that I understand that if anything goes wrong, blah 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 blah, that I'm the contractor and I'm responsible for it. Yeah, okay. And then they wanted me to get a flood plan and all this stuff for the garage. Do I need a retention pond and all that? And and then I have to make a drawing of the property and show them where on the property the garage is going. So I have to draw that up. And so the permitting's really, when I first talked to them, they told me it would be only a couple of days, and it's been over a month. So, but yeah, so I'm going down there tomorrow to hopefully get this finished up, so I get the permit, and then I just start digging the footer. I haven't started digging the footer until I knew exactly. I didn't want to start digging it, and then they tell me, oh, you can't put it there. You got to move it, over there, or something. So I have to wait till they tell me it's okay where I put it is okay, and then I can start. Yeah, it's my stool. So anyway, yeah, it was just a bunch of bullshit, and I don't know why it took them this long to finally tell me, okay, how many trees you cutting down, and I don't know, a bunch of crap that I gotta check all the boxes on this sheet, and then I gotta draw them a picture of my property and where the garage is in relationship to the road and the fences, and so yeah. I don't know why it took them over a month, for them to get me that information that we still need this from you. I mean, Christ, what have you been doing with my plans all this time? It took you that long to send me this paperwork that I have to sign and sign in front of you. So anyway, thank you, Roy. Yeah, I hope it goes well. Yeah, I've got transparent covering. This is a whole roll of blue right here. This is transparent blue. Here's some transparent green. And I have some transparent red here too. So yeah, I have a lot of this transparent stuff. I got a brand new roll of green and a brand new roll of blue, and then I've got almost an entire roll of green right here. Yeah, and you're right. When you have a built-up airplane, the transparent monocoat looks really cool on it because you can see everything through it. So here's a roll of green. And then I have another full roll, hasn't even been opened yet, of green. Here's a full roll of blue that hasn't been opened. And so yeah, I don't know if I'm going to put this on the Sturman or not, but I might. We'll see. I hadn't got that far yet. I hadn't thought about, what color to make it, or what, I was more interested in just building it than how I was going to cover it. But yeah, you're right. Built-up airplanes look great when you put transparent monocoat on them. So I've got a lot of this. There's a roll of red around here too somewhere. Oops. What the hell happened there? The tube slid right out of that. There we go. The Grinch? All right, for the green? Yeah. Oh, I can draw it really quick, Fred. It's not that complicated. Just going to do real quick squares. The property's a big triangle, like a pizza pie shape, triangle shape, and then just got to put some square buildings, where everything is, and show them where the garage is going to be in relationship to the house. I guess what they're really worried about, I guess it has to be 100 feet from the road, which is no problem, and more than 5 feet from any fence, which is also no problem. It's, got that covered. So that should be easy. If I draw the little picture and everything, that should be easy. I don't think I have a problem with that. I'm worried that they're going to tell me that I need to bring in fill dirt. All right, George. We'll talk to you later, man. Thanks for stopping by. That's the one I'm worried about. If they make me dig a goddamn retention pond, I'm going to be pissed. Yep, I've done that too, Air Marshal. Put LEDs in it. Yep. It looks really cool. So, yeah, Randy, there you go. Here's me. Here's my garage. Here's the road. Well, yeah, and Fred, that has been on my mind about digging a shallow uh, pond out here to float fly off of. So it's definitely been on my mind. And it might happen one day if I cut enough trees down over here. I might just do that. I might dig myself a very shallow, you know, foot and a half, 2 feet maybe at the most, uh, you know, retention pond, and then I can float fly. So um, it's definitely been something I've thought about for sure. All right, so what is this video you sent me? What? All right, this is taking way too long. I'm not gonna watch this. She's doing something with a label off of a juice bottle or something. I don't know. So I'll watch it later. I don't know what the hell that thing is. brown trout. Is that trouser trout? Is that what we're talking about? Yeah, there you go. That's a weight loss program. That's a good one. Make sure the stickmen are flying planes. There you go. I had to scroll back. That was funny. Oh, that's hilarious. Stick pickles. Oh, God. All right, guys. I'm going to call it. It's 12 o'clock. I'm hungry. The ex brought me home some chicken parmesan, and I want to go eat it. So I'm going to call it. How did what happen? Dana, what are you talking about? How did what happen? Yeah, basically, it's a blade. It's the two vehicles in one. It's basically an inductrix switch, is what they call it. Yeah, it's called the inductrix switch, and it switches from the little quadcopter to a hovercraft. So, yeah. It was on sale cheap. I thought, what the hell? If, like I keep saying, if it's RC, it's for me. So it was on sale cheap, so I bought it. What the hell? Thanks, Roy. Yep, I love hanging out with you guys. We'll see you in a couple nights. Hey, Ben! Well, welcome. Oh, did you really? These things here? Yeah. Yeah, they were on. It was on sale for like $39, I think. And it's ready to fly. It comes with everything: battery, transmitter, charger, the whole 9 yards. You know, it's for $39. I'm like, what the hell? Why not? So, all right, Jeff. You have a good night too, man. Glad you were here. I know, Ben. You just got here, but I'm leaving. I'm cold. I've been here since 8:30. We're going to do it again Thursday night, though, so come on back Thursday night. Spend Christmas Eve with me. So we'll do it again. I was just filling in tonight. Bind it to a better radio. Yeah, I could try that. It's not a bad idea. I could bind it to my Tyrannus. That might work. That could have been a heater. Yeah, Roy, you're right. It could have been, but I'm going to have more fun with this than I will the heater. I just go in the house and stay warm. You know? I don't need to be out here in the cold. Oh, that's funny. Roy. Ouch! Boy, you're really killing me tonight, Roy. Holy crap. Oh my god, that's hilarious. You know, hey. How about a DX6i? There you go. Does that meet your approval, Roy? So check this out, guys. I love you too, Roy. Backlit screen, huh? Got a little orange light in the speaker grill. You know, the DX6i, huh? Yeah, I went all out on this baby. Yep, I made it fancy. So, you should be able to see the... Let me look at my... I don't know if you can see the light. Yeah, I don't know. This is a speaker grill, the Spectrum logo, and I put a light inside in the grill. I don't know if you can see that, but there's an orange light inside the speaker grill to tell me that the radio's on, and then the backlit screen also tells me that the radio's on. So, yeah, I could bind it to this. So, now that's a radio. Yeah, I have a DX5 in the house. Yeah, sporting a grill. There you go. A DX5E? I'm not familiar with that one. I forget which plane I bought that came with the DX5. I think I have a DX4 also. That came with the glider, I think. Yeah, I'm not positive. I forget. Yeah, GB, it's already Thursday. What, did you get carried away on your show? You forgot what day it was? No, Jeff was sick tonight. He's puking his brains out, so he said. And so they weren't going to go live, so I filled in. So, but I'm just signing off. I'm getting ready to leave. Been here since 8:30. Yeah, a little past 8:30. But thank you, Fred. Appreciate that. That's awesome, man. Thank you. All right, guys. I'm going to go. Thanks for coming by. If I don't see you guys before Christmas, Merry Christmas. For you guys that have families and aren't going to be here Thursday, um, you guys enjoy your family, and we'll see you next week. But have a Merry Christmas. And for the rest of you guys, I'll see you Thursday. So take care. Stay warm. I'm going to try to go get warm. And we'll catch you guys later. Have a good night.